So this is an experiment of 30 weeks of showing up for 30 weeks. I'm Julia, I'm a psychologist, but I'm struggling with a fear of showing up, staying consistent in showing up. And I wanted to do this YouTube thing for quite some time. I had beautiful ideas on what I could talk about, what hypnotherapy could do for so many people on this platform. Like, I had many concrete ideas, and I started filming already 3 years ago. So I have tons of videos sitting on my hard drive. As you see on the profile, I had already posted some of those, but I got immensely stuck. I got immensely stuck with my own expectations and my own idea what kind of quality I want to put out there, and the immense discomfort of not yet being good at something. At the same time, building a practice and not having much time to actually sit down, script everything, put hours into filming, put hours into learning how to edit. And I realized that I guess that's something that many of us are struggling with. And I kind of got stuck in this immense discomfort. And so much beautiful material is just stuck on my hard drive, and it's just not seeing the world. And I went deeper into that discomfort and that fear of showing up, which is not really a fear of showing up, it is a fear of showing up unprepared. It's a fear of being judged for how you show up. It's a fear of being rejected, of something not working out. And that's something that so many of us are struggling with. And you see, even me as a professional in the mental health space, I'm struggling with the same thing. And we're living through times where AI is promising us to take away all this discomfort and make it easier and script the perfect script for us and get the perfect hook to catch everyone's attention. And I think that is part of a spiral of bringing us even more out of feeling discomfort. But I've seen it over and over again in my practice that the thing that's most healing is creating an ability to be with discomfort, to be with unpleasant feelings, and not to shut down and not to suppress. And if we continue on this path of constantly finding the easiest possible way, the most polished way, the most scripted way, I think that will make us very unhappy in the long term. And so what I'm gonna do is, what I also recommend in my practice, is how can you overcome a fear? How can you start sitting and experiencing more discomfort is by designing an experiment. And that's what I'm going to do for the next 30 weeks. For the next 30 weeks, I have decided to post on YouTube, but without a grand script, without huge preparation. Just thinking about what I want to share with you, whether that's a personal experience, whether that's something from my practice, whether that's helpful ideas and tips and tricks on how to calm some of our mental barriers, but it won't be done in the perfect polished way as I thought it would have to be. I thought I'm a professional, I'm going to be perceived as an expert, it has to look a certain way, it has to be prepared a certain way. But I'm allowing myself to step back from this huge expectation, and with that, stepping into the discomfort of just setting up this camera, pressing the play button, and to record. And I invite you to join me on this journey of just showing up on here, just in a full present capacity, and not in the fast, perfect, on point version of things. And yeah, let's see how that goes. So for the next 30 weeks I will post one video a week, and maybe it will be a long form video because I feel very inspired that week and have a lot to share with you. Maybe it will be just a short reflection, maybe it will be just an honest update of how that experiment is going. I'm happy you found your way to this video, and I'm excited to show up authentically and honestly and raw, even on YouTube, when everyone is telling you you have to get the attention of people, you have to be on point, it has to be worth the time of everyone, and just trying it out. No matter what will come out of it, it will be a grand lesson for me in sitting with my discomfort, with showing up just as I am that week in that moment, without the perfect AI written script that has all the knowledge on point. Yeah. Welcome, and I'll see you in the next one. This felt so uncomfortable, but I did it.